All right, everybody, it has been a while, but episode 19 of Warning Track Power is finally here. I've been battling a cold, I think, or what I think is a cold anyway. I've been very congested and didn't want to record, but now I'm a little better, so we're gonna get going because we have the month of April of 2026 to recap here in the Warning Track Power Podcast, episode 19. Let's get going. So, I am gonna start with the April players of the month, in my opinion. I have a bunch of players that I wanted to highlight from their performances from the month. I got a little updates, just a few little things, and then a standings check, which is as of May 6th. So, I'm sorry for that. That is 4 days ago at time of recording. Apologies. But let's get into it. In my opinion, here are the best players from the month of April. We'll start off with Yordan Alvarez. He slashed 324, 428, 647 with 12 home runs and putting up a 1.6 WAR for a Houston Astros team that has not been very good to start this season. Ildemaro Vargas of the Diamondbacks, he hit 374 in 27 games. He has a 1.5 WAR and snapped on May 2nd. He had a 27 game hit streak. That is halfway to Joe DiMaggio, everybody. Obviously, Ben Rice is going to be here. 343, 455, 759 with 12 homers and a 1.8 WAR for the Yankees first baseman slash catcher. Matt Olson, another guy here for the Braves. He's been a big reason for their success so far. 308 average, 13 home runs, 2.6 WAR, and 33 RBIs. And he leads the league in wins above replacement, that is WAR, and RBIs. They both lead MLB. Mike Trout, he's been good, which means he's going to get hurt. That is just kind of how it goes with Mike Trout. 262, 436, 563. Not the best of slashes, but 11 home runs and a 2.2 wins above replacement is good enough for a healthy Mike Trout. Is he back? Munetaka Murakami tied for the major league lead in home runs in April with 14. He also hit 244 and put up a 1.3 wins above replacement. Now I got three pitchers to highlight here. I got Jose Soriano. He went 5-2 with a 1.74 ERA and 54 Ks in 46 and 2/3 innings. Cam Schlittler. If you guys know me, I am like the biggest hater on Cam Schlittler of all time. I don't like him. I think he's going to get hammered someday. But someday was not the month of April. He went 5-1 with a 1.52 ERA and 53 strikeouts in 47 and a third innings. He was mythical. But if you want to talk about mythical stuff, Shohei Ohtani on the mound for the Dodgers, 37 innings pitched in the month of April. Racked up 42 strikeouts, and get this, a 0.97 earned run average. Are you kidding me? And that doesn't even, take into account any of the hitting that he did. That's just pitching. Two-way Shohei is back. And it's dangerous. And if Kyle Tucker wasn't being an absolute, terrible, terrible player for the Dodgers right now, this team might be undefeated. They're just so good. They're so good. Now, a couple extra things. I'm going to talk about the managerial carousel. The Boston Red Sox firing manager Alex Cora. They promote Chad Tracy from the AAA to be the interim manager. They also fired 4 other members of their coaching staff. The Phillies, they fired Rob Thompson and promoted Don Mattingly to be the new manager. And as you'll see with the Phillies, here They struggled in April. They had a 10-game losing streak at one point. The Mets, once again, they had a 12-game losing streak. Both of those teams, two of the highest payrolls in Major League Baseball, two of the biggest markets in Major League Baseball, New York and Philadelphia, bottom of the NL East. April has been a crazy, crazy month. Now, the standings in Major League Baseball, this is as of 5/6/26. This was when I planned this episode, so the records are going to be a little bit changed. But AL East, the Yankees in first at 25-11. The Rays out of nowhere at 23-12. The Blue Jays at 16-20. The Orioles at 16-20. And then the Red Sox at 15-21. In the Central, the Tigers 18-19. The Guardians 18-19. The Royals 17-19. The White Sox 17-19. And the Twins 16-20. They haven't been as bad as I thought they'd be to this point. In the AL West, the Athletics 18-17, Seattle Mariners, those guys are 17-20. To be honest, they just need Cal Raleigh to start hitting. When he does, then they're going to be fine. The Rangers 16-19, the Astros 15-22, and the Los Angeles Angels 14-23. It does not matter. You cannot save that roster with Jose Soriano and Mike Trout being on my Players of the Month board. It does not matter for that team. They are still so atrocious. I'm very sorry, Angels fans. And at least the Braves, 26-11. Even with all their injuries, they have been a top-tier team this year. Then, out of nowhere, we got a three-way tie between the Nationals, the Marlins, and the Phillies at 16-20. And then the Mets at 13-22 at the bottom of the barrel in the NL East. NL Central, this is probably going to surprise a lot of people. The Cubs in first place, no shockers here, 24-12. The Cardinals, a team that sold every single one of their top-of-the-line talent players that they had, 21-14 to start the year. What? Cincinnati at 20-16, the Brewers at 18-16, and then the Pirates at 19-17. Everybody's over 500 in the NL Central. NL West, Dodgers in first place. No surprise here, 22-14. Padres only a game behind, 21-14. D-backs, 500 baseball team, 17-17. The Giants, yikes, 14-22. I don't know what is going wrong with the Giants' bats, but they're not doing anything, specifically Rafael Devers, and I've never been happier because I do not like that guy anymore. And their bullpen was never good anyway, so and they got nobody after Logan Webb and Robbie Ray in the rotation, so there's only so much you can expect, but this team was supposed to hit more than it has been. And then the Rockies at 14-22. This team is fun because they got a bunch of young talent, and they're finding ways to win ball games, and that is the king. It's such a weird team. I don't even know. Anyways, that was my April 2026 recap here on Warning Track Power. This was episode 19. I'm sorry once again for the long wait. If you enjoyed this type of episode, please say something in the comments. I will be doing this every month of the MLB season, as well as the other episodes in between there if anything interesting happens and I feel that it deserves a whole episode to break down. But here is the just master recap for the month of April. I hope you enjoyed it. Everybody have a great day, and we will see you next time on Warning Track Power, where we're just a few feet short of the fences, but all in on the game.